It took 24 years, but patience pays off. A wedding revenge story. When I got engaged, we were young, 20, but mature. We announced to the family, and I had asked my bridesmaids to participate. I had my sister, my cousin, and 3 friends from throughout my life. We got engaged and picked out our wedding date pretty quick. Everyone was aware of our wedding date with a year advance notice. The planning continued with the wedding. We went to the dress fittings for the bridesmaids, and we were having them custom made. Deposits were made. We were all excited. In August that year, 3 months before my wedding, my fiancé and myself were invited to spend a day at a local man-made lake on one of my bridesmaids' boats. There were 4 of us in total, 2 couples, my friend and her husband, and myself and soon-to-be husband. We each packed a picnic. They also had a jet ski, to which my friend rode. When we decided to anchor and eat lunch, we were all in the boat eating. My friend's husband asked my friend if she put the protective thing between the boat and the jet ski so they don't crash into each other. She kept saying, "It'll be fine." Mind you, we did not ride the jet ski. We were only on the boat. After lunch, we all decided to ride the boat over to the swimming area. As we were making our way, the depth finder on the boat started acting weird and saying the lake was like 900 feet deep, and it was obviously glitching. We all got off the boat, started swimming. When we were done, we went to get on the boat, and it was taking on water. It was about halfway under. Long story short, we got towed to shore. Her husband went to pick up the car and the trailer to get the boat out of water. My friend and I went with the ranger to get our other car. My fiancé was left alone with the sinking boat. Mind you, he doesn't know how to swim. He was given the smallest of buckets and told to start bailing water out. He was left alone for a full hour in the hot sun with nothing but a small bucket, about 1 gallon big. The ramp was slippery and the boat only kept taking on more water. He rested to take a break when we pulled up. No amount of scooping was going to save this boat. We finally got the boat out once the trailer was there and pulled it out of water. My fiancé and I treated them to dinner since we felt bad that their boat was broken and it was a stressful day. Fast forward to a week before my wedding. My friend pulled out of the wedding. Her reason for pulling out was that it was unfair of me to put my wedding on the biggest party night of the year for Halloween, and she had spent $300 on Halloween costumes. Now, again, she knew a full year that my wedding was that day. This was not something that we threw together. The day before my wedding, at the rehearsal at the church, my mother pulled me aside and asked me about a letter that she got in the mail. My friend had sent both my mother and myself a letter stating that we will never amount to anything. We will never own a house. We will never have meaningful careers. We will be horrible parents. Our marriage will never last. And we basically are losers in this game of life. I also got a detailed bill about the damage to her boat. She wanted us to pay for all damage because my husband was not adequately able to bail the water out of the boat. Reminder, the damage is because she did not put the buoy between the boat and the jet ski, to which her own husband told her to do, and she said no. Let's fast forward to 24 years later. I'm having a nice holiday with my family. My brothers were outside in the front yard. and came inside and told me I had a friend outside wanting to say hi. I went outside, and it was her. I haven't heard or spoken to her in 24 years since my wedding. We caught up very superficially, but not to be petty. But it felt good to be able to prove her mean letter wrong. I own a house, I have a master's degree, and I have a wonderful career. I have 3 kids, with my oldest graduating college 2 years early and already working a full-time job as a teacher. Although we did get divorced, we did last 18 years, and we are still friends. He still comes to our holiday family get-togethers, and we co-parent well. She, on the other hand, got divorced shortly after my wedding. She never got a degree and doesn't have a career. She had meth mouth and was extremely skinny, as though she has addiction issues. I have no problem with people with no college degree or career. I also do not believe in economic statuses, but in this one instance, it just felt good to prove her wrong and show that I had made something of my life.